What's up, heroes? Just got back from the gym. I don't know if you can see that sweat dripping. Let's see that. Can you see the sweat? You probably can't see it. It's a lot of it. And it's, what is it, 5:48 in the morning. Been back on my grind, hitting these morning workouts. And, I ain't gonna lie, I took a little break off. Christmas, the holidays, New Year's, all the excuses. Took some time off and been back on it for about 3 weeks now, consistently, every day, haven't missed a day. Hitting the gym in the morning, 5 a.m. workouts, cardio, lifting weights, doing protein shakes, eating salads for dinner, you name it. And stepped on the scale today, thinking it's gonna be some big changes, right? Like 3 straight weeks of being back on the grind. I should be down 30 pounds by now, right? And, only 2 pounds. I ain't gonna lie, I mean, of course it's progress, but I ain't gonna lie, I was really disappointed. And I'm like, fuck, all this hard work I'm doing. But, sometimes the results don't immediately show. They don't immediately reflect the level of work you're putting in. But it's almost like, first of all, I ain't stopping because I'm building a discipline. It's more importantly for me, it's not necessarily about the weight loss. It's more about the discipline that I'm building. It's the new identity that I'm crafting for myself, that I do this every day, right? And I know the results is a lagging indicator. It'll catch up. The results catch up to the new identity that you assume. So I'm assuming this new identity of this disciplined athlete, this beast, and I know the results eventually will catch up to the identity, right? And so for me, first of all, it's about just establishing this new identity that this is what I do. I don't miss a day of working out, regardless if the results show or not. This is who I am as a person, and eventually the results will show. But first, I have to become the new person. I have to assume the new identity first. So I always kind of use this analogy that, it's like the universe kind of has your goal waiting on layaway. Like if you remember what the layaway system is, it was where if you didn't have all the money, this is back in the day before credit cards. So if you didn't have all the money, you could ask the store to put that item on layaway and they would take it to the back of the room, the back of the store. They had a special room. And every time you had some money, you would go in and make a little deposit. And, every time you got a little more money, you would go in and make a deposit. And eventually what you were trying to do is pay down the balance. And then eventually you paid down the balance. The very last day you go in, the last payment, you paid off the balance, and then they hand you the reward. They hand you the purchase. They hand you the prize. But it wasn't until you put all the work in first. You didn't get the prize until after you have demonstrated that you could pay for it. And I say the universe has our goals on layaway. And, it's waiting for us to demonstrate that we can pay for the result that we're asking for. And so whatever it is, you have to keep working. You have to show your discipline. You have to show up every day. You have to walk in the store and walk out without the product. You have to walk in the store, pay your deposit and walk out without the product. You have to keep doing that without the result until eventually you've paid off the last payment, and the universe hands you the result. It hands you the reward. It hands you the promise that you're asking for. And then all of a sudden it's just this windfall effect. I know, and I did this process before. I know, like the first 2 weeks that I did this, I lost 30 pounds in 3 months a couple of years ago. The first 2 weeks I didn't lose anything. And it wasn't until about that 3rd or 4th week that then all of a sudden I hit this milestone where boom, all the weight came off. And I was like, damn, how did that start happening so fast? It was because I had proven that I had built the discipline. I had proven that I earned what I was looking for. And then all the results immediately came in. It was this windfall. And so for you, whatever your discipline is, whether that's prospecting for your business, going to the gym, eating healthy, writing every day, whatever the thing is that you need to build a discipline around, you're not going to see results immediately. Like it's going to take some time, but the universe is just waiting to see how serious you are. Are you crafting a new identity for yourself? And the minute you prove that you aren't just half-assing it, that this is who you are, the minute you prove it, then all the results kind of just windfall in. So I just wanted to give you that word of encouragement. Keep going, build that discipline, prove that you earn it, that you deserve it, and the universe will give it to you. All right, heroes, see you in the next one.